Hey guys, Marty here. Welcome back to Snappy Videos. So I started talking about the Digimon X version 3 on the channel lately, and when we'll likely see an English release. But do I think it's going to be better than the version 1 and version 2? Or will it be the same? Or maybe a little worse? Well, let's look at what we know so far. I'm going to do this video in a points-based system, so I'll give each version of the device a point if it's better in a certain area. At the end, we'll add up the points, see which version has the most points, and that one there will be the better version out of the three. I wonder if the version 3 will be the best. Stick around for the entire video to see these exact points and find out if the version 3 will be better than the version 1 and version 2 Digimon X English release. Alright, first up, let's have a look at the appearance. So that is the color of the device. I really like the version 1 and version 2 looks. The color choices for the devices were really cool, with the red X and the blue X being version 1, and the gold and silver X's being the version 2. The version 1 of the devices didn't have a translucent version, whereas the version 2 did. For looks at least, the version 2 is way ahead of the version 1. But what about the version 3? Well, because the English version hasn't actually been announced yet, we only have the Japanese version to go off of. And they only have one color in the Japanese version, so we don't actually have all the information here yet. So the Japanese version 3 come in a translucent yellow and a translucent blue. Just looking at them, I really like both designs. The yellow looks really cool, especially being translucent. And looking at the blue, it looks really sick. I like it. Blue's one of my favorite colors, so that's probably one of the main reasons why I like the blue. Although the translucent just makes it that much better. I think the version 3 already has two amazing color options, so once the English release has been announced, I imagine the other colors are going to be awesome. Because the color options are already so cool, and there's room for improvement with the extra color options when they announce the English release, I'm awarding the point for looks to the version 3 Digimon X. The Digimon roster. Where do I begin?
Version 1, obviously.
Alright, smartass. So the version 1 roster was really amazing. Mostly because my favorite Digimon Gabumon got an appearance on there in his X antibody form, Gabumon X. There are also other amazing Digimon on there that I liked, like Agumon X, Weregarurumon X, Metalgarurumon X, Tyrannomon X, and so many more amazing Digimon. This was a great roster. The roster on the version 1 was a lot of fun to play with, and I'm sure you guys enjoyed it as well. The version 2 gave us some amazing Digimon as well, like Agumon Black X, Impmon X, Gomamon X, Dark Tyrannomon X, Black Wargreymon X, and again, so many more amazing Digimon to play with. This is the version we are all having so much fun with playing right now. So I'm sure everyone watching has a favorite Digimon from this roster they could comment below right now. Now, if my counting is correct, this brings us to version 3. So I'm not sure if you guys actually know what Digimon are going to appear on the version 3. I'm not going to go through them all and name them on this video, but I'm going to go through a couple of standout ones for you guys just to give you a bit of an idea of the roster on the version 3 device. So some of the Digimon that stood out on this roster: Powermon X, Miramon X, Pegasusmon X, Togemon X. Well, wait. Check out this guy's X form. This is amazing. This looks really cool. Check it out. Like, I don't even know why, but this is cool. Okay, so there are loads more cool Digimon on the version 3 roster, but these are just some of the standouts that I found on the device. So the point for rosters, where does it go? Which device had the best Digimon? This was so hard to choose between. Yes, they all have amazing Digimon in their own way. So for this, I'm going to award a point to the version 1, version 2, and the version 3. They all get a point for this because all of the Digimon on these devices are amazing in their own way. Next up, we're checking out the area battles on the devices. Let's look at each version. So the version 1 of the Digimon X had 30 areas plus a special area. The version 2 device just had to go and step it up and outdo the version 1, and it has 45 areas plus a special area. And our new, soon-to-be English release version 3, again, just like the version 2, had 45 areas plus a special area. So what are my thoughts on areas? Well, the version 2 definitely outdid the version 1 by adding 15 extra areas. When looking at the version 3, it did have 45 areas. However, when you take a look at the last area, you have to fight Diablomon X 6 times. 6 times. That's going to get very repetitive, very boring, and 6 times. Why that many times for one Digimon? You couldn't have thrown someone else in there and mixed it up a little bit. Yeah. There is a boss after that, but 6 Diablomon X's before you get to that boss. Why? So yeah, how annoying. But the version 2, at least for the most part, had a nice variation of Digimon to battle in each area. So for areas, I'm going to give the point to the version 2. Next up, we're going to take a look at the items. So the version 3, it has all the same items as the version 2. So that means it has all the same items as the version 1, as well as the experience coat, which was introduced with the version 2. This means that there's no new items introduced with the version 3, just the same ones you found on the version 2. So for this factor, I'm going to chuck a point onto the version 2 and the version 3 device. So overall, if we check out the score, we have the version 3 and the version 2 tying, but they're both won in slightly different areas, and they're just as awesome in their own ways. I'm really excited to see the color variations that come out for the Digimon X version 3 English release. And I'm curious to see if the roster will be flipped on the version 3 English release as well. We're looking at you, version 2 English release. Yes, we are. Comment below what color options you think the version 3 might be released in when the English release is finally here. Once you've done that, why don't you check out this video here and see when I'm predicting that the version 3 Digimon X English release will be here. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video.